I'm in charge of a very important special. I need someone to pick up workmen, he puffed importantly. Rusty was very excited. I can collect the workmen, he hooted happily. But Sir Handel wasn't listening. I must find the very best engines, he huffed. Wait here. Then Sir Handel found Duncan and Peter Sam. They were racing down some twisty tracks. I'm in charge of a very important special. I need a fast engine to take a train to Thomas at the yards, chuffed Sir Handel importantly. We can pull trains faster than any other engine, Duncan and Peter Sam puffed excitedly. But Sir Handel wasn't listening. I must find the very best engines, Sir Handel steamed snootily. You must wait here. So the little engines pulled into a siding. Sir Handel felt more important than ever. Then there was trouble. Sir Handel arrived back at the transfer yards. Thomas had already arrived to collect the special. Where's my train? Tooted Thomas. Bust my buffers, cried Sir Handel. Sir Handel had spent so long looking for the very best engines, nothing had been done. Now he was very worried. Your special isn't ready, he wheezed sadly to Thomas. Thomas was surprised. Can you find engines to start work right away? He tooted. Then I can still deliver the special on time. This time Sir Handel was listening, very carefully. He knew where all the engines were waiting. If I hurry, I can put engines to work right away. Leave it to me, Thomas, he chuffed. And Sir Handel raced out of the yards. Sir Handel steamed over to Duncan and Peter Sam. Can you work on my special? He asked. We can pull the train along the twisty tracks to the forest, peeped Peter Sam. Faster than anyone, added Duncan. This time Sir Handel was listening. Please start straight away, he wished. And he raced off to find Rusty. Rusty was still where Sir Handel had told him to wait. I can collect the workmen, hooted Rusty, and take them to load the lumber. Please, start straight away, Sir Handel huffed. Finally, Sir Handel found Mighty Mac. We can pull the heavy lumber train to the transfer yards, wheezed Mighty. We're the strongest, whistled Mac. And they steamed off. Sir Handel had listened carefully to everyone. Now everyone was working. The special will be ready for Thomas after all, he huffed. Later at the transfer yards, Thomas's freight cars had been loaded with the lumber. Just then, James returned with Mr. Percival. Well done, Sir Handel, said Mr. Percival. Did you enjoy being the engine in charge? Yes, sir, chuffed Sir Handel. He felt very happy. He had listened to the other engines, and now he was even wiser. Skarloey storms through. In the summer, the high hills of Sodor are Skarloey's favorite place. There are flowers and forests and fields full of sheep and farmers who wave as Skarloey chuffs by. But in the winter, it's very different in the hills. There is rain and wind, and sometimes there are bad storms. One rainy day, Skarloey was delivering cars of slate. He saw a farmer up ahead by the tracks. There's an emergency, he shouted. A big storm is coming. We have to get the sheep down from the hills. We need the engines to help. Skarloey wanted to help, so he puffed quickly away to the depot. He had to tell the other engines that there was an emergency. When Skarloey arrived at the depot, his friends Rheneas and Peter Sam were there. So was Mr. Percival. Skarloey told him about the storm.
"First," said Mr. Percival, "you must collect the freight cars and take them to the top of the hill. Then, pick up the sheep and bring them safely down the hill to the farmers." "Yes, sir," peeped Rheneas and Peter Sam.
They couldn't wait to get started. As Skarloey was being uncoupled from the sled cars, there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder. Skarloey was scared of the thunder and lightning, but he didn't want to tell his friends. He didn't want to look silly. Rheneas and Peter Sam blew their whistles bravely as they puffed off to collect their freight cars. Skarloey tooted his whistle as hard as he could, but it didn't sound very brave at all. The three little engines arrived at the bottom of the hill with their freight cars. Then there was an even louder roar of thunder. Skarloey's wheels wobbled. He was very frightened.
"Here I go,"
puffed Rheneas, and he bravely chuffed up the hill. "I'm coming too," tooted Peter Sam, and he puffed off bravely after his friend. Skarloey watched his friends disappear into the storm. He didn't feel as brave as the other engines.
"I'm too scared to go up the hill with them,"
Skarloey puffed quietly, and with a sad puff of steam, Skarloey reversed down a siding and hid. Skarloey waited.